Almost fell.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live?
We're live.
Well, damn, you didn't tell me that we were going live that quick. Last I heard was tap, 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 tap. What should we say? Whoops.
Yeah, tappy tap, tap, tap.
So, are you going to do an intro, or was that the intro? Hey, we're live. Think of something interesting to say. Yes, that was the intro.
Mm-hmm.
No, good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi. Hi there. Hello there. How you doing?
Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful night.
There's a fucking cow on the top of this mountain in the snow. Still have a hard time killing the cows, goddammit.
Sweet.
It's all good. So.
Oh, I see where you're at.
Did you find the map?
I have a map.
Okay, nope, there is a map in the cave. You remember the cave that we made the first time we played this one? Find that cave. There's a map in there for you.
You're exploring.
Yes, I'm way on the other side of the map right
I found
now.
sunflowers.
I am up in the mountains where it's snowing. Although I gotta say, check it out. The pine trees are pretty with the snow on them. Look.
Yes, they are. Should I collect a bunch of sunflowers?
You can.
I'm going to. I might as well.
Okay. I'm just filling in the map.
I think good. Unless we're playing on peaceful, right?
Yes, we're playing on peaceful. I don't like having to fight shit.
Rowan plays on normal.
I know. But she even plays on creative and spawns a bunch of crap to kill. It's kind of funny.
Hey, look. We can have. There's a baby sheep.
Yeah. You'll find, if you find it, we have a ranch, or there's a ranch right up top of where the thing is.
I'm just collecting some.
And I don't know if they're still there, but I had cows and sheep. Or I had pigs and sheep, I think it was.
Yeah? You want to have rainbow sheep running around?
You could. I want that guy right there. Do I have what I need? No, of course not. You want a jack-o'-lantern, dude? I'll give you a jack-o'-lantern if you come with me.
Talking about jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh, you'll find my places because they have jack-o'-lanterns all over. I'm lighting them up. I learned that from the last game. I get lost and I totally missed one of the bases a couple of times because I couldn't see it. So now I light everything up like fucking a Christmas tree. It's like, this is where I'm at. Leave me the fuck alone. Just needs to be bright so I can find my way home, right?
Right. It's okay, you're off exploring in one direction, I'm going in the opposite.
Well, if you went and got your map, you'd know which direction to go in so you could fill in the map more.
I don't know where the map is.
Okay, go find the... Okay, come look at my map.
Hey,
Look where you are.
pumpkins.
Look where you are. Okay, you're the red. That green thing right underneath you is the cave. So keep going that direction.
Hey, I found
Okay,
one.
turn. There's pumpkins. Turn. You need to turn. Right there. Go straight.
Right here?
Yep, go over that. If nothing else, if you get to one of the bases, you can take the map down, copy it, and keep going.
Yeah, I'm like a billy goat over here. Drink. Oh!
Oh, look, my pigs are still there.
Where's your cows?
They must have ran away. But see my sunflower field? Oh, my pumpkins didn't do well. Damn it. No, I left those open so I could pull them in there. There was nothing in those two. But the pig. And I had another pig. But, yeah, so there's that.
You gotta
and
add
then,
water in order to.
to keep them alive?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would have been nice.
I didn't know.
I don't know why my pumpkins all died. That's just awful. Okay, well. I've been having fun ever since I found out how to make the jack-o'-lanterns, so there's jack-o'-lanterns everywhere. But they do give off more light than the torches do, and they're more fun. Again, I think I'm excited for Halloween.
Maybe a little. Having fun adding new sunflowers.
Well, let's be honest here. It's a good excuse to eat movie food and watch horror movies all night since we don't go trick-or-treating anymore.
Well, we can't go trick-or-treating.
I know. But eventually you're probably going to end up having to take Rowan.
Hey, I found a donkey.
Hey, I found a fort. I found a fort. Woohoo! Now the question is there anybody? Wow, check that out. Ray.
I got a horse and a donkey over here.
In another one of the bases, I think I have cows.
I can't mount it. It won't let me mount the horse.
Any pretty? No, painted horses. I tamed a horse like that. I still don't know how the hell you're supposed to put the damn saddle on them. Check this view out, though. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know it's just blocks, but it's snowing. And there's a lake. Well, a river.
I really don't think it matters.
Hey, look, there's pumpkins. Oh my god. Crevice. Hey, I found another crack.
Ooh.
I found another crack in the world over
I
here.
found a cave that I want to call home.
Hey, check it out. There's like massive light over there. It's off the map though. Do I go? Am I a moth? Am I a moth? Is it a beacon?
Hey, Granny.
Come, there's either certain death or warmth.
I found a little area I might want to make home.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at this.
Did you go to the cave yet?
I was at the cave.
Did you get the map?
Nope.
Why did you gotta get the fucking map?
Because I'm not going very far.
Oh, goodness.
I really goated it up the mountain. Look at this. Look at this spot.
Yeah? I know. I thought about that too, but then I thought, well, you know,
Great for resources.
it's an arch. So, yeah, it's not gonna be too great for being...
Okay.
There's gonna be a place you're gonna come across somewhere else on the map that's similar to that I actually dug out that is a cave inside of a crook like that. Oh. I have something I want to do to one of these. Ooh, potions. Bottle of enchanting. Nice. And some potatoes. should have killed that cow. Okay, we'll come back to this. Right? Leave my little signature. There's a pumpkin. So, read anything interesting or hear anything interesting lately?
I've been reading about how to do certain things in my Procreate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how's that going?
It's very tedious. I've had to reread the same chapter twice.
Yeah?
Just to make sure I got the info correct.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So is that for school, or is that just something you're doing on your own?
It's something I'm doing on my own.
Nice. So I guess I am a moth. Just call me Mothra.
Hey, Mothra.
I just want to see what it is.
Let's say, how's that going for you?
It's lava.
Oh,
It's
shit.
literally lava. Oh shit, what?
Look.
Yep. There's a couple of those in the game. Hey, careful. I actually went down there. There's some really good resources down there.
Swing, swing, swing.
And it's
away.
actually pretty easy.
Hey.
To get down there, you just take a bucket of water and make a waterfall, and you can ride it to the bottom, and then you have a way out. And then you can be an asshole and just collect your water and go on your merry way.
Yeah?
Yep.
I found berries. Berries are good.
Yeah?
If you go into the plant, it'll kill you, but...
Yeah, I know. I found that out the hard way. Okay. Oh, there's another crack. Goodness, this map is just dangerous. Oh, am I skating? Woo! Wow, there is a big snowy patch at the bottom of this map.
Yeah?
Yeah. So tell me something about what you've been learning.
Well, I've been learning more about digital painting on it.
Uh-huh.
And the tutorials I've been reading on are pretty intense. Okay,
Yeah.
I found another spot we can make one.
Nice.
But
Did you find my door yet?
not yet.
There's literally a door. If you just went right by where the... If you went... You missed it. Are you still by where the cow or the pig is?
No.
Go back to where the pig is and go over that ledge and back down to the river, and there's a door.
Putting random doors in, I see.
No, I literally built an entrance to this cave. I haven't quite finished the glass wall that's under the water yet, but I will. I just wanted to, you know me, I get antsy, I want to see my nap.
Yeah, that you do.
And now that I know how to build the railroads and get it to actually work, I can do little railroads between all of the bases and stuff. Wow, you're almost out of the map, honey.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh.
You'd know that if you had stopped and got the map I left for you.
Well, I'm making this little area home, so
Alright.
don't judge me.
I guess Ray doesn't like exploring, knowing somewhat where she's going.
Nope.
And that's alright too. What is this over here? Ooh. Ooh.
Do I look like I like having a map on me?
I got lost for a month because I didn't have a map. I'm not getting caught without a map again.
Well, I'm easy to find.
Yeah, but I'm usually somewhere else and all over the place and whatnot. Hey.
I have that song stuck in my head.
Yeah.
9-pound hammer.
What?
9-pound hammer.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet, sweet away.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault this time, even though that's one of my angry songs. I have a few of those. Okay, I need to check and see if I still. Okay, I do have my armor on, so I don't need the other armor. Gosh darn it, come on. I love to see these little ice villages. They've got igloos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got little blue igloos. They're cute. Oh, hey. What's that? Hey. Okay. So how you doing over there? You building away?
Build away.
You're funny. You're very funny. Yeah, I think we need that. Snow, huh? You put snow in a treasure chest. Y'all are some weird people.
It's all day now.
Okay, wow, this is a really big village.
Got a lot of coal over here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Blue eyes. Oh, hey, look. People take that. I guess I already took some, so I might as well take those too. Potatoes.
Potatoes, huh?
Yep. See, I gotta figure out which base I'm actually gonna live at. Because I found a black sheep and I made a black bed. I was so excited.
That sounds exciting.
It was. It's like, oh! You hardly ever see the black sheep in here. At least I hardly ever see them. Okay. How come I haven't seen one person in this giant ass village?
Because it's a giant ass village.
No, usually you at least see one person.
God, Mom, get it right.
Usually you see at least one. I'm stealing their hay. So what exactly do the composters do in this game?
I don't even know.
Okay. I kind of want to run through this village and just steal all the lanterns. Would that be horrible of me?
I found another cave.
You found another what?
Cave.
Oh, honey, there's a bunch of caves over there.
Lots of resources.
Yes. So, are we building a city, or are we just kind of... What are we doing?
Oh shit.
Yeah, some of those caves have some pretty bad drop-offs. And there's a lot of lava over there.
I'm just like, let me out.
So I didn't learn anything really new lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learned that I'm a basket case.
Oh, honey. Aren't we all? You want to go there now? Is that what you're saying? Huh?
Okay, I thought I lost my home. I'm like, no! All that hard work! I lost my home and had a rough night already.
You okay?
Yeah, I got home.
Okay. You know, if you had a map, you'd never lose it. Learn your fucking geography. Hey, look, another village. Oh, it's an abandoned village.
Nice.
Alright, there's a bunch of carrots. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's cats. Okay, so now I get the importance of the fruit. Well, you need certain things to lure animals. So, oh, hey, look, there's a nutberry. Nice. Yep, let me out. Okay. This actually looks like a halfway decent location and everything's not too fuckered up. There's the blast furnace.
Oh, I got a wolf over here.
If I give you my controller, will you kill this cow?
Why must I kill the cow?
Oh, because I hate doing it. It makes me feel so bad, even though it gives you steak. Oh, hey, you know what I found out?
What?
You can make a glowing frame for your map if you use the glow sacks. Oh, and there's the cow, damn it. Alright, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, at least he gave me leather. But I can't pick it up because I got too much other crap in my fucking... What don't we need? That's what we don't need. Okay. So I guess I mark this one too, because this actually looks like a pretty decent location and it's not in too much disrepair. And actually, if you like to explore, it's actually pretty good to have places all along the way, right?
Right.
So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this nap.
In my treasure chest.
In your treasure chest, huh? Well, I put one in there. You were ignoring it, remember?
Yes, I am ignoring it. You know why?
Why?
I went the opposite direction of where you're at.
Okay. Do you know where I'm at? You'd know if you had a map. I love you.
Me too.
Map, map, map. Map. Okay. I'm guessing the question is, and I don't do I, god damn it.
You don't, huh?
No, I can't make a copy of the map right now.
That's okay. I'm building a giant quarry.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm still exploring. Oh, there's horses. Look at the pretty painted horse. Pretty, pretty.
Having fun over there?
Oh, yeah.
How's your adventuring going?
Pretty good, actually. Okay. Where am I? Alright, I don't think I'm going to mark that one because one of the other villages. You know that I've got a complete village that shouldn't be in any disrepair for us, right? Well, it might be. Oh my god, oh my god, oh fuck, guess what I just found?
What did you just find?
Look what I just found! You know what that is, right?
It's a beehive.
It's a beehive! Holy fuck, I found one!
Got excited over the beehive, everybody.
Yes, because I'm thinking about the bees and my sunflowers and their little pomegranates. Oh my god, I actually found one, right? That is not anywhere near where they said I'd find one.
Yeah?
Yeah, they said that they're on the flower islands, and I found a bunch of flower islands, and I didn't find one fucking beehive on the fucking flower islands, fuckers. They also told me I could catch fish in a bucket, and I can't fucking catch fish in a bucket.
You're funny.
Well, that's sad, because I like my little fish tanks and stuff. And all it's missing is fishes. Okay, so... Ah, bees!
How does it feel finding the beehive?
It didn't give it to me! No fucking way!
No fucking way what?
It didn't give me the beehive.
Did it bring out a bee?
Yes.
Did its eyes turn red?
Huh?
Did its eyes turn red and it try to kill you?
No. They just flew away. What the fuck just happened? Alright, I'm mad now. I finally find a fucking beehive and I do what I'm supposed to do. And I get no hive and the bees are all gone. Well, what the fuck are the bees doing in the snow anyway? Come on now. So why were they supposed to come kill me?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, they get mad whenever you destroy their beehive.
Well, it didn't give it to me, so what did I do wrong? Alright. Google, quit being a bitch. How do I get my fucking beehive? I find a fucking beehive and then I hate this shit with this game.
Well, for one thing, you're trusting Google.
Really?
Google has nothing good to say about this game half the time.
Okay, but I was on YouTube and watching a tutorial and he did it just fine, so why the fuck doesn't it work for me? Okay, let's see here.
Just remember, Mom smashed his fucking head in with a 9-pound hammer.
Okay, I don't want to fucking take the honey. I want the fucking beehive. Oh. Okay,
Okay, what?
that blows.
What blows?
You remember how I got the coral?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Motherfuckers. Alright, I'm gonna take a minute. I'm mad now. Because I have 2 silk touch tools back at the base I just left.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Granny's on the run.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if we could just make a goddamn enchanting table, but you gotta go through a bunch of shit to get one. See? Now let me say, this part right here is rather aggravating because I want to actually play the game and not have it on creative to where it's super easy, but it shouldn't be that hard at the beginning of the game.
You want me to start a creative mode now?
No. I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be that hard to get the cool stuff at the beginning. I mean, and we're not really at the beginning. This game has been going for a while, not nearly as long as that other game. And we didn't find any beehives in that game. And every place that you said that I would maybe be able to find an enchanting table, there wasn't one. So, you have to literally play this for a year before you get anything really, really cool. And what if you're like me and just like to go map the whole fucking thing out?
I decided it's not a curry.
Okay. I don't know. I'm mad now. I didn't get my fucking bees. Yeah. Where that froze is about the look on my face when it didn't drop my beehive. Great.
I'm just having a rough night.
Huh?
You're having a rough night?
I'm not having a rough night. I'm having a rough life. But it is what it is, right? It's okay, right?
Right.
Sometimes we don't get to choose our experiences. So, I did have something to talk about earlier, but I can't remember what it was, so it must not have been that exciting.
must not have been that exciting, huh?
No.
I'll trade you.
Actually, it was, but I can't remember. It's like right there. You know when it's like right on the tip of your brain, but that the electricity just won't hit that one spot, and you're like, come on, come on, come on. And it's like, no. No.
Yeah. I don't know.
So what you doing?
Building my home.
I'm gonna have to stop eventually and mine a bit because I need some redstone.
This kid keeps putting into the microphone.
Then move the microphone.
I don't know where to move it to.
Okay. Well. Oh, goodness. So anyhow. Oh, there is something that you did learn that would be somewhat interesting. What about your experiment?
Oh, I found out that the plaster of Paris, that formula does not work well for what we're trying to do.
It breaks too easy.
A little too easy. You like my home?
Nice.
Wait. You go up? Over this way?
See, up until I started playing, y'all were all like, look at my house I built. And I'm like, look at my cave. And everybody's like, oh, I want to live in a cave now, too. See? Y'all are bears, just like your mama. Right?
Right.
So that plaster, what about the other plasters?
The other plaster was pretty strong.
It was, wasn't it? And what was in the mold was actually quite beautiful. It really held the detail and shape well, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
So that's one that you should probably, and we're looking at ways to lengthen the, 3-minute window you have mixing it?
34 minute.
So, yeah, we don't know. But I do know that the one that we got with our kit, which I know you got more of,
It'll be here tomorrow.
was actually quite decent. And it was, okay, 5 minutes isn't a lot of time, but it just means you're kind of limited on your molds because you do have to worry about stirring it enough to get the clumps and everything out, and so that it's not like a layer of plaster, a layer of water, right? And then you got to think about the pouring time. And the bigger your mold, the longer your pouring time. So that's also something to think about.
Like my berry.
But you could also do it on a bit bigger scale so that you can just like boom, but then again, stuff that goes that fast. We should look for more gypsum that may have a longer time on it.
You like my color bow at your berry farm?
Yeah, you're funny. But that one that you were using before would be good for the ones that you're going to carve out, but they're still going to be real delicate. And that's kind of problematic.
Yeah. Like this. I told you.
Okay, stop. Take a break for a minute, please. Although I'm turning the AC back on.
We're back.
So I don't know why you even gotta be so stubborn in the game.
I like my little spot.
Well, that's fine and dandy, but I left you a map so you could see where it was in relation to everything else. And you're actually not far from the really good village, you know that, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. You're gonna come up from under here. Alright, look. It's over there.
Hmm.
Okay, well that was brilliant. What the hell did I do with my glasses? So that was disappointing. I just needed to take a minute to collect myself because I've been wanting the bees for so long. And I have lots of flowers for them. I was all prepared for the beanies. No beans for me. That was a very odd place to find bees, though, don't you think?
Yeah.
In the snow? With no flowers around? I was gonna say, watch them be jerks and give me another one. Well, I don't have to be. I'll put a map right here. Come back and get it.
So should we bring that up?
What?
How we're not gonna be.
Oh. What are you saying?
Never mind.
No, I couldn't hear you. We're mumbling.
I said, should we bring that up?
For what?
Should we bring that up?
That's up to you. I'm going by your leaving.
So, after tonight, we will not be streaming for a week. I'm going to be
Do you want me to help you?
yeah.
Ray's having a hard time. And she's slipping. And some of this started when they switched one of her meds. And then with some things that have been going on, it's not helping the situation much. And we just feel that it's something that I'm not going to be able to deal with at this point. So we need to get her to a place where she can get the help that she needs. So she's going to go do what she needs to do to be healthy, and I think that's a good thing. And I'm very proud of her for doing that, even though it's fucking scary. And I know it's hard being away from the kids.
It is.
You could take Demon Dog with you. Yes, they allow service dogs. You could take Demon Dog.
You know how many people would probably be like, what the crap?
They'd be like, get this, that ain't no fucking dog. The healers, they're fucking awesome.
Aren't they?
Yes, they are. So, do you want to share how you're feeling about it? I mean, we had a really hard discussion earlier about this, right?
I'm happy my mom recommended what she did for me.
Well, you know, that's why I'm always so big about patterns. You've got to watch your patterns. And now that I know what we're dealing with, I watch your patterns even more. Because that's how I can stay on top of this and make sure that you're okay. And ultimately, that's what really matters, right?
Right.
So, you know what's that saying? If mom ain't happy, no one is?
Yeah.
Well, you're mom now, honey, not me. That's a scary thought, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm just grandma. I used to be your phone mom. Not really, but... That was a hard discussion, and it's hard to bring that up. But do what were able to see more of your pattern, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
And how you switched out one thing for another.
But I did.
And I did sit back and watch because I was like, okay, let's see where this is going, because sometimes you do get this far to pull yourself out of it. And I think right now you can't pull yourself out of it, and some of it has to do with your medications. And that's the part I can't help you with.
Well, at least I'll be getting help tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
And as you can tell, I'm not fighting you.
No. Well, it's a place that you trust, and you know that the people are genuinely there to help you, right?
Right.
And that's what we need in this instance, because you need to be as comfortable as possible to be able to heal.
Right.
And well, let's just be honest here, sometimes it is just pure chaos around here.
I think something else I might do after all of it's said and done too is look for a group that I can go to.
And that would be great. I know they have some stuff up at the rec center here, which is like a 2-minute drive from here.
I'll have to check it out and see what they have going on.
And I think that the library out here does some of that stuff too. Little town guys, we don't have much here. But I think that would be good for you to do, I really do. And I think that would help you to understand that you're not alone in this, right?
Right.
And while it can still seem that way, even though you have the support group that you have, right?
Right.
Because, well, while we can be empathetic and we can help you in certain ways, we're not in there with you. So we will never know the full extent of what's really going on with you until you can learn to be comfortable enough to tell us. Honestly, I was expecting to get my eyes gouged out today.
I'm not that type of person.
No, my daughter has never hurt me. She has never thrown a punch at me or anything, but this is... That was the fear that I had with the conversation we had earlier. Was that she may take it completely the wrong way and we'd end up in a bad argument over what needs to happen. And in all honesty, I couldn't really blame her if that is what happened, because a lot of times the psychosis will tell her that everybody's against her, and that'll make it hard for her to listen to people, even the people that are trying to help her.
Yeah.
You know, I have done a lot of studying about it because I want to understand it better, so I know better how to help you.
It's just one of those things that takes time, and with me not being fully properly medicated, it's hard.
Well, I'll tell you what, I admire your perseverance, Ray. I really do. You have handled this whole situation like a champ.
That means a lot.
Well, it speaks volumes about your character that you can handle this. This is pretty fucking major, you know? This is life-altering forever, and yeah, you're going through the emotions that are expected, but you're also embracing and learning. And that's the key to this, is that if you know your patterns and you can learn what's going on and why you're thinking the things that you're thinking, it will do nothing but help you.
You know my bad habit of not doing what people say, right?
Oh, no, not me at all. I've never heard of that. Are you serious? You don't listen to people? Wow, I've never experienced that a day of my life. Not with you.
Yeah. I do the same thing with my psychosis. Like, when it tells me that my pills are not good for me and I need to just throw them away, I'm just like, I gotta take these. Haha, I'm not listening.
Well, and that's good, but it's the time that that's happening that you need to recognize that something is seriously not right and you need to deal with that situation instead of telling it to go away. Because telling it to go away is a short-term solution to a long-term problem, right?
Right.
So, and that's what I'm always telling you. There are no problems, only solutions waiting to be found, right?
Right. Hey, look, I found a fox.
Nice.
Look at him go.
So, if you know there's a solution waiting to be found, it's not that big of a problem. And that mentality helps a lot, because instead of getting stuck on the problem, you're looking at all of your options.
Yeah.
And that's actually quite very important. And that's where a lot of people get stuck, is on the emotions of what's going on, or this, that, or the other, or the problem. I'm stuck in the problem and I can't get out of it. But when you alter your thinking and think of it, it's not a problem, it's just a solution I haven't found yet, it changes everything, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And this is just little psychological tricks you can use to trick yourself into thinking happier fucking thoughts. You know, I had to do a double take on the hope thing, because we've gotten to the point where we have to tell her no, so we're all, no hope, no hope. But I'm glad that you can recognize that it's deeper than something we can handle.
That's why I'm not fighting you.
Well, you know, the biggest problem that we have is that when Ray is triggered, she triggers Leilani, and Leilani has seizures. And that's not purely Ray's fault, and it's not intentional. It's part of the psychosis and what goes on, and Leilani picks up on things that other people don't. And that's why it affects her so badly. Her and I have actually talked about this. And she actually is one of the people that I listen to the most when it comes to your patterns. I know that sounds weird considering her age, but like I said, she feels things that we don't. And she's never been wrong, has she?
No.
There's one thing that she says that I listen to, and that's when I know we're in trouble.
And that is?
Mommy's being mean. Or why is Mommy mad all the time? And that's not her saying, hey, da-da-da-da-da, Ray. That's her noticing that something is off. And I respect the fact that she tells us, hey, something's not right here. And that, in the long run, is going to help you.
It already has.
It does. It does.
See, this is a journey that's hard.
Well, this is a lifelong journey, honey, and the more you know about yourself, the more proactive you can be with this, right?
Right. I'll put your big foot back up here. It was comfy.
But we will miss everybody.
Yes, we will.
And I will miss the Tubbses very much. Because what people don't know is Tevin is also part of my support group to help me get through this, whether he knows it or not. Hey, we're getting there to be a well-oiled machine, guys.
Yeah.
We are. Well, no, the thing that you need to remember is that we all have a common goal, don't we?
That is.
Is to make sure that you're safe and you're okay.
Yeah. You're right.
And I know sometimes it doesn't feel like that, but that is what it's about, right? I don't know what to say. I was going to let you say something.
I'm just in awe.
Why?
You guys are amazing.
Well, thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
pretty fucking amazing yourself, too. You think we'd do this if you weren't?
No, I don't think you guys would if I wasn't.
You know, I know sometimes you just straight think you're a monster, and you're not. You're one of the sweetest, kindest, loving, most loving people on this planet. And that is both your blessing and your curse.
That is.
You are my mini-me, so I understand a lot more than you think I do.
It's just with mental illness comes stigmas, and sometimes you gotta break that stigma, you know?
You know what? Fuck anybody that has a problem with it. I just hope it never happens to you, because hell. That would be real hell if you had something like that and hated yourself on top of it because of a stigma. And you know what? If that stigma didn't exist, do you think that people would be killing themselves at the rate that they are these days?
No.
I had, 2-3 friends kill themselves last year? And I'm talking like kids from childhood kid friends. And people that I'm like, I can't believe they did that. Do you think if people were more open about it, that shit like that wouldn't happen?
I honestly truly think that if people were more open about it, that they'd be able to get the help they needed.
Without being ridiculed for it.
Mm-hmm. And maybe we wouldn't have as many suicide rates, you know?
Well, you know, this is Suicide Awareness Month, right?
I thought next month was.
No, it's September.
Damn. I'm off by a month.
But, yeah, it's... it's hard when you feel like you can't get the help that you need. And some people, it's true, they just can't get the help they need, and there's too much red tape for them, or they don't have the gumption to do it. But if you have the ability to seek it and you know you need it, you definitely should.
I have a friend that I was telling some of my mental health issues to, and he was like, you know, I think you're right, I need to seek help too. And
think of it this way, who doesn't need somebody to talk to?
you have a parent.
I mean, even me, I have people that when I get to a certain point, I mean, when stuff's going on, I want to be alone because I want to digest the scenario without any outside influence. And then once I think I have the scenario down and what's going on and I can't figure it out myself, I ask for help. And there's a few people that I do run stuff by, and I'm like, hey, what does this sound like to you? Or am I crazy here? Is this right? Right?
Right.
So who doesn't need somebody to talk to? And well, for people like you and me, it's a lot harder because I don't do that topographical shit. I want to have deep, meaningful conversations because my time is valuable. Yeah, I like to goof around and shit, but when it really comes down to it, you need people that you can really, really talk to.
You're right.
There's only a few people I really miss that with. When I get all weird and shit and just shut the world out. But isn't that somewhat necessary for healing? Because as long as your emotions are right there, it's hard to see. But once you can get a grip on it, it's a lot easier to see the rest of it. And remember we were talking earlier about the perspective thing, right?
Right.
When I told you now I want you to come at this from a perspective of love and tell me what you see. And what did that show you? Showed you a perspective you weren't seeing while you were angry. And somewhere between those two in the middle ground is where it really is, isn't it? And that's what the struggle is the struggle between the love and the hate. But you came to the conclusion that you didn't have to hate him, you could just love him from afar and everything would be okay.
Okay.
And that solved it, didn't it? And well, I've done that with many people. I can't be around you, but I will love you from afar. I will be your biggest cheerleader, even if you don't ever hear me. You know, you face some very unique challenges, right? And I think it's amazing that you're willing to share your journey with people to show them what it's really like. Because the stigmas come a lot from Hollywood and misinformation. Okay, let's be honest here. When you think schizophrenic, what do you think? Instantaneously. Okay, well, maybe it's just my mind that goes there.
I think of some crazy lady talking to the wall.
Okay, and that's something that some people may see. Some people would see, oh my god, you're a serial killer waiting to happen. Right?
Right.
But yes, okay, I think that Orange is the New Black should be commended for how they displayed schizophrenia and the different types of schizophrenia, which they did through two of their characters, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And there was one that was where you're at, where you can control it, and you know you're getting the help you need. You're doing what you need to do to stay on this even keel, and know that you're not quite there, but you're getting there, right? And you're learning yourself. Whereas the other character didn't get any help. And what happened to Lolly?
She ended up in the psych ward.
Yeah, Lolly totally. I mean, she had her ways of dealing with it, but they didn't work. And I loved the conversation she had with Healy, because she actually talks about what it's like. It's like you got 50 movies going on at once, and you can't pay attention to all of them, right?
It's like 50 different voices going on in your head, and you want to pay attention to them, but you can't.
But how do you explain that to somebody that's never heard it? 50 televisions going off in your head, 50 radios going off in your head, and you can hear all of them, but you can't zone in on any of them, right?
Right.
So they were trying to bring light to these issues, and they were showing you the side that you don't ever see. Yeah, we know what that means. You want to take a break and take a minute? You look like you may need a minute. We'll be right back. Why? Did you see that? We could get famous.
Yeah, I saw that.
We could get famous overnight. Imagine that. So, you okay?
I'm okay.
It's a tough thing to talk about.
It is.
It's a very tough thing to talk about. I mean, at this point, with what happened to me, I've only talked to, 3-4 people about it and what we've said on the stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we laughingly say, yeah, it was batshit, leave me alone, you know? And, well, I was batshit crazy, fuck.
Well, you shared in Fully Dome.
Yeah? Well, see, now, one of the things that they don't ever really talk about is the aftermath of when you're coming out of it and what's going on and how that week or month or whatever after it can be really hard because things happen that you don't know if it was real or if you perceived it right or how to digest what it was or if you were just seeing what you wanted to see. And you have to sort through everything and put pieces together, and sometimes you don't have the answer that you need. You don't have the pieces that you need to put the whole picture together. So it always leaves that question in your head, right? And from my experience, that was the hardest part. I mean, okay, I don't talk about this part of it, but there was a part of it that there was another person helping us from the sidelines. And somewhere in the midst of all of that, or maybe I wasn't batshit crazy yet, or I don't know what the fuck, honestly, I fell completely in love with this person. And coming out of it, was it all fake? Was it all in my head? And the only way I knew how to deal with stuff was to completely detach from everything and find my center again. And then once I had my center, start working through everything backwards. And, you know, it's tough because there are stuff that is still just going to be a question. Because it's terrifying to ask the questions that you need to ask to get the answers. And, well, you know, it's also hard because you don't want to ask the question and be reminded that you were just batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And the problem is you never know how people are going to take it, and therefore you don't talk about it. I mean, in my family, it was something that was really big because I saw a psychiatrist from the time I was 5 until I was like 8 or 9, and then again from 10 to 16. And that's part of why I truly believe that it's a good thing to get help, because I don't know how I would have made it through all that. I really don't. I honestly don't know how I would have made it through all that without having that. Even though I never really felt like I could say everything because they tell my parents, and there was just certain things that, you know, it wasn't worth the ass beating to have somebody know what was going on. But you as an adult have the opportunity to, they don't have to tell me anything. You know, they've said the one thing that they needed to say to me that I needed to know, and the rest of it has been just dealing with you. And that's the way that it needs to be, because that way you can open up and you don't have to worry about anything getting back to me other than what you want to tell me. And there is a certain freedom in that.
trusting people I have the hardest time with.
Yes, but okay, and then people argue, oh well, they're getting paid to listen to you. Yeah, well, I know several therapists, I know a couple psychiatrists, and you know why they got into it? To help people. One of them did what he did because of my sister, because of what happened with my sister, and he thought that would be a place that the world really needed help. So, in my opinion, that's an absolutely beautiful thing. And well, you know me, I have a very strong background in psychology, but I couldn't be a shrink. And for you, it's one thing. You're my kid. But for somebody else, I don't know that I could do it. I get aggravated. I'm like, no, because you don't want to change it, and I'm really sick of listening to you. You know?
Yeah. I know.
Well, okay, like, look at what happened. With what happened with me, it pointed out all the areas in my life that either I was lacking and really missed, or the things that I needed to change, and the things that I needed to let go. And yeah, some of it was hard to let go of, but at this point, it's time. I can't carry that with me forever. You know, I should not feel guilt about something I was not guilty about, right?
Right.
And it's a process, right? It is completely a process. And if I'm accurate with that, you know where you need to work on things. Because those are the things that are coming out in this psychosis. Okay, what did I learn from mine? I miss having a partner. I miss having somebody. You know, the one thing that really, really helped me through that whole thing was that for one of the first times in my life, I felt completely loved. I asked for two things, and I got both of them. And that's exactly what I needed at the time. And in a world where people don't give a fuck about other people, that's fucking golden. And that showed me that love really is the answer to everything, right? And well, you know what? I have never shut you down when you want to talk about this stuff. The only thing I really get irate about is the dishes. Right? Hey, you need to settle down. We're okay. I know, Mama's upset right now. She's stressing out because she's about to end stream and she's going to go to sleep and tomorrow's going to be a scary day. Yes, I know. But it's okay, right? Hey, I'm okay with the 5 calls a day. I really am.
I normally try to call you before bedtime.
The first day you called me like 4 times. And I'm okay with that. It's a comfort thing, honey, and I get it. But I think also that you need to see a different perspective to some of this. Because you're caught up on, I'm sick, instead of, I have hope. And I'm not saying that the change of medicine didn't help the situation. Okay? And that's a highly sensitive situation for you anyway, what was going on. I mean, we don't usually talk about that stuff on stream, but it was bothering you enough that you brought it up on stream. Hey. It's okay, Mama's okay. Service dogs. I need to hug him or he's not going to stop. He's staring right at you and he's like, I need to love you. Come here, Hope. I know you're trying to, honey, but Ilford needs to see her, okay? I know.
Doggy break in the middle. Doggy break in the middle.
See that? She now has the dogs surrounding her. They're good puppies. They're good service dogs.
Yep, they are. But on that note, we're gonna go ahead and end stream here tonight. Thank you guys for coming out and watching.
Thank you for your love and support.
Yeah, thank you for your love and support. We hope to see you guys here soon, and
So she points at me. That's your outro. Okay. I don't know if I want to say it though. I'm kind of sad.
right?
It's gonna be a week before we talk to everybody again.
Okay.
What message do you want to leave them with?
Do what you gotta do for yourself and your mental health, because your mental health is very, very important.
Very good. We love you guys. Have a great night. Have a great week. We'll see you guys when Ray's ready to come back, and we love you. Take care.